Welcome to Nagesh Karajagi Orchid School. I am Abhinasha teacher, teaching you grade 4 science. In previous session, we have solved the exercise of lesson number 6, that is air, water and weather. Today we are going to learn new topic. Let us see the board. In previous session, we have learned some point. I would like to recall those points. In previous session, we have seen about what is weather, how does the sun affect weather, the water cycle and the earth's water. These 4 points we have learned in previous lesson. I hope you understood all these points. Look outside. There are many things around us. Yes, we have seen or we can see so many trees, the different kinds of trees we have seen. Birds, we can see birds flying around us or in the sky. Different types of animals are there around us. Mountains are there in hilly regions. Soil is there. Some kinds of stones we have seen around us. There are many houses. Your neighbor's house is there, your friend's house is there, or apartments are there. These all things make our environment. Yes, these all the things are there. We have seen they are part of environment. We all are part of the environment. Just now you have seen the many things. We all are the part of the environment. Now let us compare bird and stones around us. What are the difference between birds and stone? Can you compare? What are the different things amongst them? Let us see. Stone doesn't move. It changes their place. When somebody picks it, then only it moves. Yes, if you will tell the stone to move, it will not move. But you have to pick that stone, then only it will move. It doesn't eat, so doesn't grow. Yes, stones doesn't eat, so it doesn't grow. But it is not same with the bird. They build nest. Bird build nest. They can fly here and there. They eat food and they also lay eggs. These are some difference between stones and birds. Why do we see the difference between stones and birds? Can you answer me? Why do we see this difference between stones and birds? Because birds are living things and stones are non-living things. Yes, because of non-living things, the stone cannot move and bird is living thing, so they can move, they can fly here and there, they lay eggs, they build nest. Living and non-living things make our environment. Just now you have seen the example which the things are around us. They might be living things or they might be non-living things. Both the non-living things and living things make our environment. So, we all depend on our environment. So, in this lesson number 7, by mistakenly I have written 6, but this is lesson number 7, our environment. Let us learn about, in this lesson we are going to learn about what is environment, what does our environment gives us, how do we damage our environment, and fourth one, biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. Once again I will repeat. In this lesson we are going to learn about what is the environment, what does our environment gives us, how do we damage our environment, and fourth one is biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. Let us see our first point, that is what is the environment. Definition: everything around you, both living and non-living, makes up your environment. Once again I will read. Everything around you, both living and non-living, makes up your environment. Just now I have told you that living and non-living things make up the environment. The environment also includes the sun and the weather of the place you live in. Yes, the weather is changed according to the places. So sun and the weather is the part of the environment. Every living thing has its own environment. Some of the things that make up environment of a plant are the soil in which it grows, water, sunlight, air, weather, and the animals that eat the plants. Means what? If the one plant is there, they need soil, water, sunlight, air, and different kinds of weather. If rose plant is there, they require different kinds of soil, they need water, they need sunlight and different kind of weather. So these all kinds are there in the environment. Now we'll see the quick review of what is environment. Living and non-living things make environment. Environment includes weather and the sun. Every living thing has its own environment. Now let us move towards our second point, that is what does our environment gives us. Yes, everything we get from our environment. We depend on our environment for all our needs. It gives us food. Yes, we get the food from our environment. We get water from environment, air, clothes. All the clothes we get from our environment. Materials to build house. We cut the trees and different kinds of material we get from environment. and materials to make all the things we use in our daily life. We get all the things from environment. These all, just now I have shown you the pictures, these all things we get from environment. Now we will move towards our third point, that is how do we damage our environment. We are taking so many materials from the environment, but nowadays we are damaging our environment. We have found many new ways to keep ourselves comfortable. We have good house to live in, good roads, cars and buses to travel in, gadgets such as refrigerator and washing machine to do our work, and methods to grow more foods. Daily we are using gadgets such as refrigerator and washing machines. Even we build a road for traveling. We build good house to live in, and some methods to grow more food for our comfortable life. However, in making our lives comfortable, we have dirtied our air, water and land by adding harmful substances to them. Yes, to make our lives comfortable, we dirtied our air, also water and land by adding harmful substances to them. This is called pollution. Daily we are throwing the garbage. In the water we throw some harmful substances. In the air we use the bike or cars. The fuels will burn and it makes dirtier our air. This is called the pollution. Pollution of air, water and land has harmful effect on the health of living world. You can see in this picture, if we will pollute our air, water and land, it causes to us only. Means it causes harmful effect on health of living world. Not for us, it also causes to the plants as well as to the animals also. Pollution of air, water and land also affect the plants and animals. We have cleared the forests to build cities and farms. Yes, every day we people cut the forest to build the cities and farms. In cities, we cut down the trees to make houses and roads. Yes, to build the house, we have to cut the trees, or for build the road, we have to cut the trees. There are fewer trees to clean the air. Also, trees bind the soil. Soil becomes loose when the trees are cut. If we will cut the tree, the soil becomes loose when trees are cut. It can be then easily washed away by wind and rain. Fertile soil is thus lost. This is called soil erosion. You can see in this picture, if we will cut the trees, the soil get loose, and when the rains or wind will come, it washed away, so we will lose the fertile soils. This is called soil erosion. Once again I will read. If we will cut the trees, the soil become loose. It can be then easily washed away by wind and rain. The fertile soil is thus lost. This is called soil erosion. We have built factories to make things we use in our everyday life. For everyday life things, we build the factories. The factories burn a lot of fuel and send out smoke and poisonous gases which pollute the air. Yes, for our daily things, the factories make such kinds of things, and while producing that things, they burn a lot of fuel. It requires the fuel and it sends out the smoke and poisonous gases which pollute the air. Waste water from our houses and the factories is thrown into a river, seas and lakes or burned in the land. This polluted water and soil damage plants and animals living there. Yes, the wastewater from our house is sent to the rivers, seas or lakes, and or the wastewater from the factories are, or we can say the let out from the factories are thrown into the river, seas and lakes. In that lakes, some kinds of plants are there, animals are living. It pollutes that water and it is harmful for that plants as well as animals. We will see the quick review of how do we damage our environment. In making our life comfortable, we damage environment. Just now we have seen that we cut the trees, we build the house and roads, we make the air dirty. We have dirtied our air, water and land by adding harmful substances to them. This is called pollution. Pollution effect on living world. We cleared forest, trees. Trees bind the soil and soil become loose. When the trees are cut, it can easily washed away by wind and rain. The fertile soil is lost, is called soil erosion. Now we will see the effect of pollutions. There are different kinds of pollution. Those are air pollution, water pollution and land pollution. These are some kinds of pollution. Now we will see the effect of air pollution. When we breathe polluted air and harmful substances enter our body and harm us. The breathing system is affected the most. The breathing system will affect the most because we inhale the polluted air. Some factories, especially the power plants where the coal is burned to make electricity and gives out certain harmful gases. When the coal is burned for the electricity, it gives harmful gases. These gases mix with the water drops in a clouds to form dangerous substances called acid. These gases, when they mix with the water droplets in the cloud, it forms acid. The water drops falls to the earth as an acid rain. This damages plants and builds. It damages plants and buildings and affect the soil. You can see here from the industries the carbon dioxide is coming, and from the car it is nitric acid is coming, and from the electricity the sulfuric acid. When it comes together in the cloud, the acid rains will start. Once again you see, we will see one presentation regarding acid rain.
Acid rain. Humans destroy the environment to satisfy their needs. They cut down trees that help to clean the air. They build factories and drive cars. These activities pollute the environment with poisonous gases. Gases like sulfur and nitrogen are given out by factories and dissolved in rain to form acids. This rain is called acid rain. Acid rain causes a lot of damage. Acid rain affects the composition of soil and makes it less fertile. It also kills microbes which help plants to grow well. Acid rain damages buildings, historic monuments, and statues made of rocks such as marble, which contain large amounts of calcium. Acid rain can also harm fish and other aquatic animals. Fish eggs do not hatch in water which is slightly acidic, and highly acidic water can kill adult fish. Acid rain has almost caused the complete disappearance of some forms of insect life and some fish species.
So I hope you understood about the acid rain, how it is harmful for the living things. See in this picture the factory. From the factories the harmful gases goes to the clouds and it will rain as a acid rain. When it will mix with the water droplets, it falls on a ground as a acid rain. Is harmful for the trees or even the living things. Now we will see about effect of water pollution. Water polluted by untreated sewage from house carries germs. Yes, we throw the sewage from houses and carries. When it will store, it carries germs. Drinking such water can cause dangerous diseases such as typhoid, diarrhea and dysentery. Chemicals from factories affect the fish and other aquatic animals and plants. If we will eat these animals or plants, we will also ill. we throw the plastic or some unwanted substances in the water, then it will consumed by that fish, and that fish is eaten by human. So if we will eat these animals or plants, we will also ill. You can see in this picture the let out from the sewage. We throw all the unwanted substances in the water. It damages the ocean or river or lake, and it will consume by that fish or plants and that meal we are eating. So if we will eat that plants or animals, we will get ill. Now last one is effect of land pollution. We buy many things including food in the packages, tins and jars. We throw away the tins and jar as rubbish. Yes, when we will use tins, jar, we throw away. The more things we buy, the more rubbish or waste we make. The waste often collect in a dirty piles on the street before it remove the waste dump. If we will throw these unwanted things on the street, it will be there until if somebody will pick or clean up. Animals and insects gather around these waste dump and spread germs. If we will not clean that dumps, the germs will spread here and there. Harmful substances in the waste are washed into a soil by the rain. They get into the underground water and pollute air. These harmful substances are washed into the soil by the rain, and it will go underground and it pollute the soil. Burning the waste pollute the air. If we will burn the waste, it pollute the air. Yes, sometimes we burn our waste, it pollute the air. If the waste is not burned, it stinks. To remain healthy, we have to deal with our waste effectively. So be careful when you throw the garbage or unwanted waste. When you buy the things, you have to very careful about our environment. I hope you understood today's topic. You go through the lesson thoroughly. If you have any doubt, just underline and write the difficult words. Thank you.